Hello, I'm Andy, and here is the horoscope of today. That would be for the 11th of March 2025. Before I begin, I do have a session for you, a 90-minute session to talk to you about your next 9 years. Yes, it's going to be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and reading your palms. The palms are the platform for the soul. All these lines changing and breaking and repairing and disappearing, all that who you think is doing it. It's your soul. I'll talk to you more about this later in the program. For today, the 11th of March 2025, I've divided the 12 zodiac signs like I do every day into two sections. The first section is always called the positive signs for today. Those zodiac signs are going to be lucky today. And the second section will be the negative signs for today, those who are going to be unlucky today. So let's start with the positive signs for today. Taurus, you are going to be 70, I'm sorry, Taurus, you're going to be 60% lucky. Cancer, 60% lucky. Leo, 60% lucky. And Aries, 60% lucky. Sagittarius, the same 60% lucky, and Pisces, 60% lucky. Why are these six zodiac signs stuck at 60%? Because although some good planets will start you off today well, but the negative planets are roaming around. So all your efforts in the end will only produce 60% energy. So try not to expose yourself to risk unnecessarily. Let's move to the negative signs for today. Gemini, you are 60% bad. Virgo, 60% bad. Libra, 65% bad. Scorpio, 65% bad. And so is Capricorn, 65% bad. And Aquarius, 65% bad. Why are all these zodiac signs in trouble? Because the negativities are seen with the negative planets playing a big part in your horoscopes. So everything they try to do, all these six zodiac signs I've just mentioned, everything they try to do meets obstacles and hurdles. Well, don't worry. I'm going to go into detail to help you. But first, let's move to the positive signs for today again. I'm going to give you some ages. If you happen to be these ages, and if you come from the positive signs for today, you are going to get more good luck come your way because there will always be special ages every day. The first batch of special ages for Taurus, Cancer, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and Pisces. If you happen to be these ages I'm going to mention, then you're going to be special. You're going to be special and get more good luck for yourself. If you happen to be the ages of 20, 29, 38, 47, 56, 65, 74, 83, or 92 years old, you're going to be special. And the 60% that I've given all of you, you're going to get even much more good luck than the 60%, sometimes up to 70 or more percent. I'll give you another set of ages which will also help you to promote yourself today. If you happen to be the ages of 16 or 25 or 34, 43, 52, 61, 70, 79, 88, if you're any of these ages I've just mentioned, and if you come from the positive signs for today, you are going to get also more good luck. So these are the two batches of special ages who are going to be lucky. If you don't happen to be these ages, then you'll have to be careful. You are going to be stuck with this 60% energy. Colors will always help you. Every color is connected to different planets, and different planets are connected to different colors every day. They change every day. So for today, the color green is my first choice for you, and the color gray is my second choice for you. So if you wear or touch the color green and gray, and if you come from the positive signs for today, you're going to get added help. The percentage of good luck will go up immediately. So try to wear more green or wear more gray today because each color connects you to each planet. These will be your lucky planets from the color green and color gray. Direction energy is very useful. Every day, whether you face north or east or south or west or whichever direction, you will be looking at different planets. whether in your home, whether in your office, whether anywhere. Try to face southeast as much as you can to gain the inspiration to become luckier today. Southeast is my first choice. And my second choice is northwest. When you face northwest, you will also become lucky because you'll be able to look at good planets and they bless you. That's how it works. Numbers. Numbers are always very interesting. Numbers rule everything in our lives. For today, the 11th of March 2025, the number 2, number 7, and number 1, these are very active numbers. Why are they active? Because they belong to active planets in your horoscope who are trying their best to give you good luck. If you have been to see me for the 90-minute session, I would have taught you how to use the power of numbers in so many different ways. In the meantime, you try it out yourself. The lucky numbers are number 2, number 7, and number 1. And how about lottery numbers? Lottery numbers for the positive signs for today. From the number 2 planet, the first batch of lottery numbers are number 2, 11, 20, 29, 38, 47, 56, and 65 or 74 if your lottery needs it. The second batch of lottery numbers will come from the number 1 planet today. The number 1 planet will give you these numbers. The number 1, 10, 19, 28, 37, 46, 55, 64, or 73. So I've narrowed it down from 12 zodiac signs to 2 zodiac signs to help you win lotteries. What do you do with these numbers I give you every day? If you've seen me for a 90-minute session, I would have shown you step by step how to use your lottery special numbers every day. In the meantime, do it yourself. If you see the numbers 2222 or 222 or 22, and if you come from the positive signs for today, this is a very good sign. It shows that changes you make will provide good news for you. And your imagination will also provide forms of success more for you. But if you have to work with people from Scorpio or Capricorn or Libra, be careful. These people from Scorpio, Capricorn, and Libra will be your opposites today, and they will create a lot of problems for you. Avoid them if you can. Here's some advice for all of you who come from the positive signs for today. Firstly, don't be hasty or impatient today. Secondly, don't be argumentative. Thirdly, trust your intuition today. It seems to be very active. After that, slow down in speed, slow down in action, in speech and action. So what you say, think before you say. What you do, think before you do. That's how you slow down the planets. And of course, use research. Only then you'll find success come your way. Lastly, be careful. Miscalculation and misinformation. Planets are roaming around. Regarding your health, this is for the positive signs for today. Spinal areas are mentioned. The neck is mentioned first and the lower spine is mentioned next. There's going to be some headache for you there. Next, digestive areas. The gastric stomach, irritable bowel syndrome of the colon, and intestines as well. And also be careful that emotional stress is seen for you. Now let's move to the negative signs for today. To remind you, the negative signs who's going to struggle today a lot. The negative signs are Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Aquarius. So how are we going to help them to become luckier? Let's try this. Ages. If you happen to be the ages of 23 or 32 or 41 or 50 or 59 or 68 or 77, if you are these ages today, the 11th of March 2025, you are going to be special and become luckier. I'll give you another set of ages from the number 4 planet. And if you happen to be the ages of 22, 31, 40, 49, 58, 67, or 76, you're also going to attract more good luck. So, although you come from the negative signs for today, certain ages will be able to improve their circumstances. These are the ages. If you're not of these ages, which I've just mentioned, then be very careful. Things can only get worse. Colors will, of course, help you. For today, wear the color white. And my first choice, the color white. And dark blue, my second choice. And if you like black, wear black as well. Direction energy is always very useful because whether you face north, south, east, or west, where your office is, where your home is, then you will find out that when you face bad directions, bad thoughts, and bad energies coming. So, the good directions for you, for the negative signs for today. Firstly, northeast. Face northeast and you get the inspiration you need. Secondly, face west and you'll also find solutions for yourself. So, facing direction simply means facing good planets or bad planets. So, for today, if you come from the negative signs for today, north, east, or west will help you to find solutions. Numbers. The number 5, number 8, and number 4. These are the ambitious numbers today. They are circulating in your horoscope that you come from the negative signs for today. Number 5, number 8, number 4. What do you do with these numbers? Well, if you've been to see me for a 90-minute session, I would have taught you how to use the power of numbers. In the meantime, try it yourself. Lottery numbers. Lottery numbers for the negative signs for today. Doesn't mean that if you are negative signs today, you cannot play lotteries. You'll be surprised. You may not win the top prizes, but you may win something. So every day I give you different lottery numbers based on the horoscope of the day. Firstly, I will choose the lottery numbers for you, you who come from the negative signs for today, from the number 5 planet. The lottery numbers will be number 5, 14, 23, 32, 41, 50, 59, 68, or 77. The second batch of lottery numbers for you can come from the number 8 planet. And the numbers will be number 8, 17, 26, 35, 44, 53, 62, and 71. So I've narrowed it down from 12 zodiac signs to 2 zodiac signs, hopefully to find you as close as possible to have the chance to win lotteries today. If you see the numbers 5555 or 555 or 55 today, if you see the numbers 55, then be very careful. Be very careful that your hastiness and your impatience may interfere. So slow down activity, slow down the speech, slow down the action. And then that you have seen 5555 or 555 or 55, then they will work well for you. So you need to slow down. If you have to deal with people from Taurus or Cancer or Sagittarius, be very careful. These are very negative signs for today for you. They will somehow spoil the day and make it worse. So avoid them. Now, regarding your some advice for you, you who come from the negative signs for today. Firstly, use logic. You cannot depend on your emotional thinking or dreaming, and you'll also become very changeable and you won't stick to what you should be sticking. So make a plan from the beginning of the day and stick to the plan. After that, I worry about making unnecessary changes. So try to minimize that. And after that, be careful. You have to research your plans because you may come up with new ideas and may want to push them through too quickly. Don't do that. Research your plans so that will slow you down, give you time to think and plan well. And lastly, miscommunication and miscalculation are everywhere, whether in job, business, whether personal, whether anywhere. So slow down and you'll do better. Regarding your health, for the negative signs for today, firstly, cystic problems. Negative cysts for ladies to the womb and the breasts, for men to the prostate gland. Uric acid is mentioned. Your spinal area is mentioned. And emotionally, being stressful is mentioned. So try to get a handle on these things and try to minimize that. Regarding your your health, as I said earlier, use logic and not emotional thinking. Secondly, don't make unnecessary changes. Thirdly, research your plans. And lastly, be careful miscalculation and miscommunication. Regarding the stock market for the 11th of March 2025, generally, you have to separate passion from logic today. That's very important because many of you generally will have the passionate side and lacking logic. So use logic more today because the planets of logic are more stable than the emotional planets today, whether you're buying or selling. In this period of Pisces, emotional and logic planets don't agree with each other. That's why the market will be up and down. Buyers will buy, sellers will sell. And so you need to research whatever you want to do before you enter the market today. You can research by asking specialists, or you can research in some way or another. Because miscalculation, misinformation, and miscommunication, now planets are going around everywhere. Go slow. Don't try to be making plans or executing your plans in a hurry. If you come from the positive signs for today, you can only make minimal gains. That's all you can do. Whether you're buying or selling, you've got nothing much to profit but little bit. So is it really worth going into the market? The risk is very high today. Be very careful. If you come from the negative signs for today, you have to minimize buying or selling. I prefer you to remain at the sidelines because the losses are seen everywhere for those who come from the negative signs for today. So that's what I do every day for you. And I hope you try to follow some of them to make your life every day more manageable. This 90-minute session, which I'm promoting a lot, that's based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and reading your palms. Palms are very special because, as I always remind people, that 250 over 1,000 babies are born every day. Can they all have the same horoscope? Some are born at the same time. Still, they won't have the same horoscope. There's no such thing as twin horoscopes. That's rubbish. Why? Because the palms will be different. So palm reading must be included. Astrologers who don't use palm reading can only tell you 30%, 40, 50% because their palms must be read. Your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions, all these energies are very important to use every day. They bring good luck or bad luck very, very fast. Direction energy is very important, facing your good directions. All this I give you in the 90-minute session. And I also show you in the 90-minute session how to attract good luck by doing things to attract energy from good planets and to avoid the other ones. And also, what I want to tell you, the soul, the third eye, and the aura. We are supernatural, all of us. We are meant to become having our golden periods in our life, to do wonderful things of success. The thing is to know when this period will come. For some, it comes earlier in the ages, some comes later, some get it very late in your old age. This is something I will also point out to you. And your health areas in detail. For the next 9 years, you and I will go through it together. And I'll tell you which one to watch out for the next 9 years. What about the platform for the next 9 years? You and I will go through it together, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. I will tell you the ups, the downs, what to do, and how to get things better. So much is going to be done. The soul, the third eye, and the aura. Each of us are born with these three energies. But when the time comes to activate it, it'll be different for everybody. If you're born with negative planets, then you get this good news very late. You're born with positive planets first, then you become luckier. You don't have to wait. Some have to wait until their 60s or 70s to become lucky. When you see me, whether even as a teenager, I will tell you how to connect to the soul, third eye, and the aura. When you start to do that, whether it's lotteries, whether it's health, whether it's job, business, finances, whether it's good luck in romance, whatever, you will be able to get a handle on things and try to do better. So that's what this USD $50 is for me to tell you all these things in a 90-minute session. Usually it goes up to about 100 minutes because there's so much to do. And you can ask me all the questions you want during this period, that of the reading. Ask me all the questions, prepare the questions. I will answer them for you. In the meantime, I wish you a good day. Thank you and goodbye.